dude, my audition process, I wish I could say it was more entertaining than it was, but this is it. And this is the wildest part of this business, or one of the wild parts, not the wildest.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of wild parts.
Mm-hmm.
One of the wildest parts is you can audition for something and not know what it will turn into, and it can completely change your life. And this was one of those cases. So I was like, this was 2021, and like we're coming out of the pandemic, things are starting to pick up again, and I was starting to get auditions again because it would have been a long time since I had, and I had just come off of shooting Star Wars, which I couldn't talk about to anybody. Um, and so there's a little bit of momentum, and you can feel it like energetically and spiritually. You can just like feel these times in your life when like, oh wow, something divine is really helping me out right now, and you can really feel those moments. And this was one of those, and this was just another audition of the many at the time I was very fortunate to get, and it was okay. It's a co-star. It's a maybe two episodes, but definitely one line, and I'm like, I was at a point where I was like, I had to start being a little selective on certain auditions, and there was a I almost turned down the audition just because I was like, not that I'm better than anything, but a time. It's all time. So it's like, all right, I need to prioritize certain things over another. But like, I literally I've spoken about this before too. I didn't know anything about the show beforehand. Gabby, my wife, knew. She was freaking out. Huge fan, huge Shondaland fan, like Shonda Rhimes fan, everything. Knew about everybody on the show. And so maybe me not knowing much actually helped, but I went into the audition, and it was the first scene I was in, it was like that dinner table scene, and like it kind of is this sweeping shot of all of us in Station 23, and we're eating. So I was like, you know what? Sometimes you just get the like impulse to just do and make ridiculous choices in your audition. So before I did it, I was like, hey, babe, go get me like an apple. And I just ate a big mouthful of like apple and spoke through a obnoxiously big mouthful of food. The one line I had, and I booked it. And I think it was because probably I don't want to like speak for the casting directors. Um, but that was the essence of Maddox. Obnoxious, kind of like that they saw it and like, yeah, that's something he would do. So booked it, and it was yeah, I could dive in so much deeper, but it was just something that started as this like I had no idea what it was, and it completely changed my life, and ended up just turning into like they keep asking me back, and I was just like, it was a dream. It was really a dream. It was beautiful.